as I look at all of you guys and to somebody who's not familiar with this setup, Tony, won't you talk us through exactly what you're holding in your hand and what all the different members here do in the band?
Okay, I can do that. That's a bit easier. Right. Okay, I have a set of bagpipes here. In order to be able to play the instrument, there's quite a grueling process in the training. Preferably, the younger you are, the better. Okay, so the learning process, all depending on your keenness and your dedication, can range from 12 months to 24 months, all depending on you yourself. Once you've completed your training and you are set up to move on to the bagpipes, just remember your training has got nothing to do with the bagpipes. It's just a normal practice chanter one has, where you learn how to hold the chanter and your finger movements, etc. But once you've mastered that and you're on tunes on the practice chanter, your tutor will decide when the time is right to move on to bagpipes. And once you move on to bagpipes, it's basically starting all over again, because coordinations and blowing and chest development all comes into the picture, and memorizing what you had learnt. Right, so you will discover, if you had to take it on yourself, once you start blowing this instrument, you tend to forget what you learnt. It's just it's a natural thing, because your mind is so focused on coordination and doing this, doing that, that you actually forget what your fingers can actually do. But that takes about up to 2 to 3 months, and you start coming right, you know. And once you've climbed that hurdle, the doors open and the tunes start flowing. The more comfortable you feel blowing these bagpipes, okay, and that's how you progress. And of course, your tutor is still very important at that stage, because you are monitored all the way through. Okay, so yeah, you have a set of bagpipes. You have the mouthpiece. Okay, that's where you blow the air into the bag being this, all right? And you have your drones. Okay, these drones, which is your bass and your 2 tenors, that gets tuned to your chanter. Okay, this is where the music is played on the chanter. It's not a fiddle, it's a chanter, okay? And first of all, your chanter has to be tuned in the way you are set up, and then, as I said, your bass drone and your tenor drones get tuned into that, and that's where your harmonizing sounds come from behind, from your background. Okay, and then of course you've got a set of chords which holds the drones together and get the gaps right, so when you put it on your shoulder, it doesn't fall off. And that's also another part of your learning curve, is how to balance your pipes onto your shoulder and feel comfortable. Okay, because when you do start, they tend to fall down. You don't know how to hold it, and it's just a matter of balancing. Mouthpiece, tunes, okay. And to add to that, then you have to learn to march in the band while you're playing tunes, so that's another thing you've got to learn, okay. But that's from the piping side. The music never stops. There are billions of tunes out there, and obviously your band will play tunes according to your strength in the band, okay, until as you progress together, and you can strengthen